The first thing that you need to ascertain is, what are your variables? What are the max connections actually available on the primaries in this case? Now, as I said previously, this can be limited by U-limits. It can be limited by the amount of memory that you want to allocate to connections, 1 meg per connection, remember. Or it can simply be the hard-coded, the cap, which is 20,000. So those are sort of the three ways that you're going to limit it. You have to determine what that max is, so get the max, and the absolute maximum is 20,000. You're going to need to know the number of mongos's. And for our purposes here, I'm going to say it's 100. You're going to need to know the number of secondaries that you've actually configured in a replica set. I'm going to go with 2. It's one of the more common. You're going to need an estimate for other connections. MMS agent, anything else that might be connecting to the Mongo database. You're going to need some sort of figure for other connections. We'll call this number of mongos processes num mongos. We'll call the number of secondaries in a replica set num secondaries. And we'll call other connections, we'll give it a value of 2. We'll call that num other. And the formula writes out like this. It's max primary connections, subtract the number of secondaries multiplied by 3, and then subtract the number of other connections and multiply that by 3 as well. And then divide that by the number of mongos's. With the values that we've suggested here, we get 20,000 minus 6 minus 6 divided by 100, which gives us 199.88. Now, in all actuality, you're not going to want to run your resource limits quite that close. So what I'd recommend to do here is round this down. And what I'd round this down to as an absolute maximum would be 190. And approximately what that will give you is 19,000 maximum connections across from all your mongos's, and 19 out of 20,000 is approximately 90%. So this will get you to about a 90% utilization level, gives you a 10% buffer, and at that point your mongos's with a max cons of 190 will start to protect your shards and start to give connection timeouts, etc., and basically not service any connections beyond 190 in order to protect the databases behind them. And that's your formula.